What's happening, guys? Wanted to do a quick update. I am still working on this DIY sauna project, and it is starting to drive me nuts because I can't put out like update videos and then edit them. So every time something changes, it has to be reshot, refilmed. And if it's something that I can't do on my own, it's me asking for other people to help that day, run the camera gear, my cousin, whatever. And then it's re-editing everything. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw this in Teachable and put it in a course platform. I mean, I intended on selling some type of a guide or something like that later. But I mean, it's not like I'm holding this stuff a secret. I mean, you can look at it, you can see exactly what it is. There's a lot of people that have already ordered this stuff and built their own. So it's not like, there's no plan to hold anybody hostage. But it would be nice if there could be like different modules, and then I could put together, or not put together because it's already put together. I could release everything that I have now, and then when stuff happens like this that I'm about to show you today, I don't have to redo the whole thing. We could just take down that module or redo that module. So here's the deal. Here's what's going on. I think, I'm pretty sure I've got the new mounting system perfected, which allows you to point and move the lights, gets rid of the clamp completely. It's also super, super safe. It's way, way better than just doing the zip tie or whatever you call it on the clamp light, because then the whole thing moves, right? Like it's not really, it's fine, it works, right? But the whole idea is, how can I make this better? How can I make it the best that it could possibly be? So running into a couple of issues, let me show you what they are. So because the tent is metallic, right? The entire surface area is metallic. These fixtures are ungrounded, right? Every single one of them. Every single one on Amazon, I've tested them all. What happens is, because the shroud of the fixture is touching the metallic portion of the tent, which is not portion. I'm tired, I can't speak. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just trying to do an update. What's happening is the fixtures themselves are conducting or are introducing electric fields into the metallic surface of the tent, which is why the EMF readings aren't as good as I would like them to be. And I said, probably a week and a half to 2 weeks ago now, I think I can make it better. I want to see if I can make it the best that it can be. And I found a solution for that. The trouble is, the stuff that you have to order in order to do this is not available on Amazon. It's from an industrial supply company that doesn't know how to package products. So this whole time that I've been waiting on these special modifiers or modification things for the electricals, this is what I think this is going to be the screenshot for this video, right? Everything in the entire box is completely smashed. It's like, I can't even, it's not even, you can sort of bend them back, but they're going to be, I mean, here's another one. So this entire time that I've been waiting for the shipment for this stuff to try and make this thing the best that it can be, and this was my biggest fear to start out with. I knew that I could build something better, but if you can't order it from Amazon, or if it's from an industrial supply place, because I've ordered a bunch of stuff in bulk from there before, it's very, very difficult to deal with sometimes. And so that's part of the issue. But I really think that I'm onto something. I think that I can make it better. I don't really have too much to say in today's video. Just wanted to show you where I'm at, what I'm doing. The reason, let me see if I can show, I don't know if I can show you that. So the reason to even change this stuff is to switch to something that nobody can find or source, because I have had a hell of a time and I know all of the people to ask. So what we want to do is we want to have a grounded electrical system in the sauna instead of what most of the clamp lights do not come as. They always come ungrounded. Like the Woods, all the brands, every single brand that you could think of. And so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna eliminate the transmission from electric fields transferring over to the metallic surface of the tent and then circulating throughout the entire thing, causing high body voltage. And the reason that it's causing high body voltage is because electric fields, while you're sitting in here, instead of electric fields just emanating from the fixture itself, I guess I decided to stop screwing around and just give it to you straight. Instead of the electric fields just emanating from the fixture and the wiring itself, it's coming into contact with a metallic surface that basically allows it to introduce itself into the rest of the enclosure, including the frame. So then it's all around you. That's why the electric fields and the body voltage measurements are about, break something, are about in line with most of the other portable saunas. But I think it could be better for no extra money. It's just, you got to test this stuff and blah, 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 blah. So it's a pain. See if I can show you. Oh yeah, everybody else wants to see the cadaver bag. I checked that thing out. I haven't used it yet because I don't know how. I guess you sweat or you lay in your own sweat, which is not appealing to me whatsoever in the least bit. The reason that it's not appealing to me whatsoever in the least bit is because I can just go in there. I know that's a luxury that not everybody has, but at the same time, when it's here, it's kind of, I'm like, man, do I really? But no, I'm gonna test that thing out. As far as EMF wise, the higher dose, the magnetic fields look pretty good. Electric fields aren't mitigated at all. I think there's 7,000 millivolts of body voltage compared to the stand-up wooden saunas that meet the certified sauna requirements are under 200 millivolts typically body voltage. And that's just a reflection of electric fields being really close to you. However, they've done a really good job with magnetic fields. The only high, what do you call it? We call it like a hot spot or a spike, is really near the cord where it plugs in and then around the feet, which isn't too bad. But I have not completely tested it like I should with my body inside. So it's basically just me laying on it with it open. It seems to get warm. I don't know if it's gonna get hot and have the same like sweat inducing experience that I'm used to, but it'd be interesting. It will be interesting. And obviously we've got all the portables and stuff going in the background. There's just too many things to do here. The reason that I'm sandbagging on all of that is because you've got to be able to compare those to this. And so if this isn't done, there's no reason to do those because I'd have to do it all over again. So the idea is I at least want the DIY to be as good, if not better, as those as far as testing requirements or testing results, I should say. I can't speak again. I'm tired. But until I can really finalize this thing, we don't really know where it stands. Like right now, it's kind of like, you know, it works really well. EMF doesn't test super good. It is, you know, there's a couple quirky things about it, but I think all that stuff will get refined if I can just get the right parts in and have them not be damaged. But as soon as I can get that guy done, we'll be able to do a fair comparison between these, because as of right now, these went out. Well, I shouldn't say went out. There's so many pros and cons, but if I were to do a comparison video today of every portable sauna that I have in this room, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I forgot. There's more in there. But I already know what those are gonna do because I've had them before. There's a Relax in there. There's the cheap Amazon ones. There is the whatever, Herm, I think. I bought that again. I've had it before. Anyway, it wouldn't be fair and it would be a waste of my time. I know people are upset. I've gotten some emails saying, hey, you said 2 weeks ago that this was gonna be done. And I did say that, I'm sorry. But I cannot set up a comparison if it's not fair. So waiting on that, waiting on parts, just doing an update video. Plan on going live later this week. Hopefully I've got a ton of sauna content that just hasn't been edited. I need an editing team. If you're a subscriber and you do editing as a service and you have a way that I can send you 100 gig files, because that's basically the bottleneck. The reason that I don't have a media team is because I haven't found somebody local to do this. I mean, I can reasonably just myself, even if I don't have somebody running the camera gear, I can produce a lot of videos per day, like basically 2 to 11 to 12 videos a day. So a lot of content. The bottleneck is I'm not good at editing. It's very, very difficult to transfer 100 gigs of footage every 2 days to an editing team. It's very slow. And then to get that back to me and then proof it and then get it uploaded, And so the reason that I haven't found a solution to that is because I haven't found anybody local where I could physically give them a hard drive and not have to do the 100 gig transfers, because that's what's taking so long. And if anything is wrong, if anything gets messed up, if anything isn't edited right, if a transfer over in the middle of the night fails while I'm sleeping, then you wake up and you have to start all over again. If any of you guys have a solution to that, or you do this for a living, or you think that you might be able to help, please, please, please contact me. I will pay you. No, I'd like to talk to any of you guys that may do this for a living or have a solution to that. If you just go to the contact tab, or you go to cleverleverage.com, hit the contact page, those form submissions go directly to me. So even if it takes a day or so for me to get back to you, I see every single one of those. So if that's you and you have any ideas that could potentially help, this would be a lot faster with your help. So hope you guys are doing great. Try to inject some humor into the chaos that's going on. It is an absolute zoo around here. We're doing, well, I guess you didn't see the filming table, did you? We've got some leftover stuff from filming. We're trying to run a gimbal and do a bunch of other stuff when I am inside these things so that it's kind of smooth. I know a lot of my previous videos, especially, well, like this one, it's kind of shaky. It's fine, but when you're trying to show people how to do stuff and you put the little screw and the little thing, you know, every little bit counts, or every little bit of clarity counts, I should say. So anyway, hope you guys are doing good. Hopefully I will have an update in a day or so.